Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back for the second segment of the show, The Muslim Insights. Before I took a short break, I said we will be having a conversation on Revert's Empowerment Expo. And in studio, I am joined by Latifah Njoki, who is a member Revert's Expo Committee. We all know that this expo is really important to people. And sometimes there are some things we do for a purpose, we do for a reason. We are here to know why there is a Revert's Expo tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh.
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for for sparing time for us today. Like I said, there is a reason for something. And my first question would be, you are a Revert, right?
Yes, yes.
Probably what really inspired your decision to change your religion to a Muslim, or rather to revert to Islam?
Okay. First of all, I really took some time to look into which religion I wanted to switch to. And I found and saw a lot of love among Muslims. So that is the first thing that brought me into Islam. And really I would want to say and add on why I stayed. And because after taking my Shahada, I had an option of going back to Christianity or going on with the journey. And so after taking my Shahada, I really got and found peace in Islam. And I was able to just settle in and sit and learn and enjoy the journey.
Okay. You found peace in Islam,
yes.
mashallah. Maybe could you tell us how was the journey? How has the journey been?
Wow, the journey has not been easy. From family, coming from a church leader, I was a church leader back then, and so I lost a lot of friends. My family relationship died, I would say. But alhamdulillah, this far I cannot complain. It has been wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
I can see you're glowing.
Yeah, thank you.
MashaAllah. As an individual, who have you ever faced as a Revert? What challenges maybe, oh sorry about that, you say that the challenges that you faced is the relationship between you and your friends, you and your families broke, right?
Yeah.
Maybe as an individual, have you ever received any support from the Muslim community?
Yes, yes. I think I'm among the favored ones. I have received a lot of support emotionally, mentally, which I really needed. And because this is my second year after reverting, and the journey has just been beautiful because of the people who are around me. Yeah.
I trust you are a mom.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Maybe talking about the journey, you reverted to Islam.
Yeah.
Maybe what about your kids?
Wow, that is interesting. And I'm looking forward to sharing my journey soon, inshallah, in the journey to Jannah. But I thank Allah because I'm a mom of 2 kids, and they both reverted to Islam. So I really don't have a challenge with my kids. Yeah.
And talking about the challenges you faced by losing friends, by your relationship with your family being broken, what about challenges that you have faced while interacting with the Muslim community? Are there any?
Really, there are not many. I'm an introvert, so it has taken me quite some time.
So you mean being an introvert is an advantage?
No, it's not an advantage because it has taken me a longer time to get friends. I enjoy my self-space, and so I've learned within time that I really I need to come out of that box to be able to fit in. As soon as possible, because I really need to fit in. But Allah has placed people on my path, people that have really been helpful, and they at least understand me. So I have enjoyed. The few that I have, the few who have known me, have really supported me.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about Revert's Empowerment Expo. Jamia Mosque will be hosting its first Revert's Expo tomorrow, inshallah. It's from 9 a.m. in the morning till 5 p.m. in the evening. Maybe what's the primary role, or rather what's the primary goal of this Revert's Expo? Because you are a member of a Revert's Expo committee.
Yes, yes. The main goal for this event is to meet new people, to network, and to be empowered. That's the basic and the main goal for every Revert.
Okay.
Yeah.
To meet, to empower, and interact.
Yes.
Maybe what really triggered you guys to come up with this expo?
This expo has been in the pipeline for the longest. I think after reverting personally, 6 months down the line, I was really lonely, and I'm really business oriented. And I figured out personally, now I'm speaking as a person, I figured out I really wanted some space, you know, after losing friends and family and everything. I needed to start somewhere. And I was wondering what Jamia can offer to Reverts who really need to do something. And so that's why I say this is a space for the Reverts to meet new people, to be empowered and to network.
Okay, other than maybe this expo, we know that Jamia has done a lot for the Reverts. Could you like highlight for us, or rather tell us those few activities that has been made specifically for the Reverts to empower them, other than the expo which will take place tomorrow, inshallah?
Inshallah, yeah. Tomorrow we are having a coffee morning for our new Muslim sisters through a program we call Embrace. It's a space for the sisters to be able to socialize and at the same time be educated. And so this is just one of the programs that will be going on. And also for the men, I know they have, some of them have been going through driving classes. And inshallah, once they finish, they'll be able to feed their families and to support themselves.
You mean driving classes offered by Jamia?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
It's coming. They're graduating soon.
Okay, inshallah,
Yeah,
inshallah. Maybe if you could tell us a bit about this expo that will take place here at Jamia's parking lot. Give us a highlight of tomorrow's event.
You see, by giving this platform to the Reverts, I think it's a great time for them to showcase their businesses and their talents to the Ummah in general. We are also hoping that the Reverts will be ambassadors of the program and future events in this nature and other Reverts programs. Yeah.
Okay, maybe what does it entail? Talking about showcasing their talents, what kind of talents? Showcasing their businesses, what kind of businesses? Because we might find so many Reverts had other things which they used to do before they reverted. And you find, or rather their reversion, you find, or you might find that the activities which they were doing before do not align to the Islamic ethics. Maybe what specific talents are you guys talking about that they can showcase tomorrow?
We have people who do art. I think that's a huge area when it comes to art. We have calligraphy, we have Islamic decor, and we have other businesses as well as like food vendors. We have people who are doing catering. We have people who do branding. We have people who sell clothes. We have all sorts of things, all sorts of businesses. And alhamdulillah, we were happy because we are not doing just one thing, one same business. It will be all-rounded. Yeah.
Okay. We know that Reverts do face a lot of challenges, and that they kind of similar. Maybe other than the expo that will be hosted by Jamia tomorrow, what are other challenges they face, and how can the community ensure that they support the Reverts? Because we really need to see that Revert stay in line with Islamic ethics. They increase their iman in the deen.
Yes. We have dawah sessions going on during the event, sensitizing the Ummah on the challenges faced by Reverts. For example, rejection, family, friends, losing jobs and businesses and spouses. So I think this will be a space for them to, you know, just interact. Yeah.
Okay. This is quite an interesting expo for the Reverts, because they'll have chance to interact, they'll have chance to they'll be empowered, as well as some other impactful things. Maybe what are the activities or sessions planned to support both the spiritual and social integration of Reverts?
I think is what I said about the dawah sessions going on.
Okay.
And so that they can be able to, you know, just mingle and get together.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what Jamia is doing.
Yes.
Maybe as a member from the community, not here, you also come from a community, right?
Yes.
What are the community doing so far in order to assist the Reverts?
The community at large?
Yeah.
That's why we are here. We are expecting them, we are inviting them to come join us so that we can be able to be known out there by everyone. Because we feel like, you know, we still feel like babies, we still feel lost, we still want to be, feel like we are welcomed into the religion and have new friends. Yes.
Maybe how do you plan to involve both the Reverts and the born Muslims in this expo for meaningful interaction?
How we plan to
involve both the Reverts and the born Muslim in this expo in a meaningful interaction. Maybe we want to bring, because you said you're still young.
Yes, yes.
You need to be mentored, you need to be educated, or rather you need somebody who can support you throughout your journey, so that you can stand firm to your decision, stand firm to your religion that you have chosen. You really need somebody, right?
Yes,
and that somebody might be somebody who's born a Muslim, somebody who's educated, who has a knowledge about what Islam is and everything. So how do we, or rather how do you guys plan to involve the Reverts and the born Muslims in the expo tomorrow?
The Reverts will be ready to explain themselves and talk on behalf of themselves to the Ummah. And I believe for the Ummah or the Muslim community that will visit their stalls, they'll be able to interact and get to know them better. And with that, if someone can offer them a job, can support them in their businesses, I believe that will be a good thing.
Logistical, maybe about the logistical member, the logistical measures as the Reverts Expo committee member. What are the logistical measures that are being taken or are being taken to ensure the event is inclusive and accessible to all?
We had online applications for the expo, and for the few who were not able to apply, there was someone helping them to register so that we will not leave anyone out. And so that is something that really worked for us. We also did an article on the Friday Bulletin, and also had a promotional video on Horizon. Yeah.
Okay, you might find that there are some people who do not interact with social media, and there are so many. I know social media is something that is here with us on our fingertips. That is something that we normally use, or rather it's on our part of a daily based activity. Maybe what happens or what will happen to those people who do not have access to social media? How can they ensure that they get this information? How can they ensure that they be part of the expo tomorrow? Because we still have time.
Yes.
Till tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe the word went very fast, and I personally was handling the calls, and I was able to interact with a few who are not on social media, and of course just guiding them and just helping them to come on board for the expo, and I'm sure they will be happy. Yeah, so I really talked to a few who reached out. Okay. But the word was already out there. Yeah. Okay.
Interacting with these people, communicating with these people to ensure that the message reach them. Maybe how will, or rather, what are the strategies other than making communication with them? You know, talking about these people not knowing about this event, and probably they might hear from somebody, or rather somebody who has no information about what is going on. How can you ensure that this person also participates in tomorrow's? Because we are trying to see that we help the Reverts adapt to the Islamic system.
This being the pilot phase program for the Revert Empowerment Program, we focused on Nairobi and its environs. We are hoping that the success of this event will enable us to conduct future related Revert programs across the country, so that we can be able to reach out to many more and just encourage them and empower them. Yeah. Okay.
Still on that matter of not getting the full information, or rather not being on the know of what is happening about ABCD in the country. Is there any other plan to have such kind of expo in order to support the new Muslims?
Yes. We are planning, and as I said, this is a pilot program. We just started, and after tomorrow, inshallah, we'll sit down and see how else we can reach out to many more Reverts. Yeah.
Okay. Talking about, this is something that will take place one day, right? It's a one-day event. We want to see that, you know, there are some people who really need more time. They really need more support. Yeah. Okay, frequent support, so that they can encourage themselves. This is a one-day event. Maybe how will the expo address the long-term needs of Reverts and unity? Reverts beyond the one-day event.
The committee is hoping that by the Reverts being given an opportunity to showcase talent and business, the larger Muslim community will embrace and support their businesses, also by offering them jobs where need is. Because we have people who have qualified. We have a lawyer on board. So someone like that needs to be supported with business. And with that, I believe even that law firm can employ more people from the Revert program. Yeah.
Okay. You know, everything we do, there must be a challenge, or rather there is a challenge, which maybe something is hindering us from organizing such events. Maybe what are the challenges you guys have faced in terms of organizing this beautiful event?
Wow. The biggest challenge we faced was making this happen. It has been a long time. We really planned for a long time. Alhamdulillah, Jamia Mosque Committee has been very supportive. They offered the venue at no cost at all to Rivers, and assisted in logistical plan for the event. Yeah.
Okay. How did they address the challenge, making it happen? You said it took you time to organize this event, and finally it's here. It is happening. Yeah. How did you guys address it?
They basically just supported us fully. Like, you know, let's do this. We can do it. And of course, we've had many meetings, but all the meetings, everything just went smoothly. We really thank Allah for that. Yeah.
Does it involve any other people? Because it says Revert's Empowerment Expo. It's a Revert, the new Muslims. What about those people who want to learn about Islamic? And there is something which triggered you so that you reverted to Islam, right? And you said the love you felt, the love you've seen or experienced from the Muslim community.
Yes.
How does this Revert's Expo involve also those people who want to see what is happening so that they can make decision?
We are welcoming non-Muslims. Actually, with the coffee morning with sisters, we are expecting some non-Muslims to come just and sit down, listen, and just know what we are about. And we hope that they will embrace Islam, but just seeing that these are new sisters, these are new Muslims, and this is how it happens. It's not a death trap. Yeah.
Okay. We quite see that Jamia is really doing an amazing job in terms of helping people, including the Reverts, and also everybody at large. Maybe talking about the community, where a person comes from. How can this community ensure that they really give enough support to the people who really need it the most?
Come again. Sorry.
Okay, I'm saying that Jamia has really done so much for the people in terms of improving the community, in terms of supporting individuals and many other things. Maybe I come from a different background. I come from a community.
Yes.
And I really need support maybe. We really need to involve everybody in terms of supporting each other. What can the community do in order to assist people, in order to uplift their own, in order to maybe empower their community?
We are praying that the Ummah at large will come and interact with the Reverts, and by the end of the day, we will all be one family, supporting each other. May it be emotionally, mentally, financially, just by offering them jobs and so forth. And inshallah, we will be a strong family.
Okay. There is something else. You know, Reverts, they tend to be among the vulnerable, right? They are considered to be vulnerable because they have no people. And the challenges they normally face, like what you said. Once you revert to Islam, you lose friends. Once you revert to Islam, you lose your relationship with your family, be it your kids, be it your mom, your dad, or your relatives. Talking about, I know it's not right to talk about it, but we really need support from all corners, right?
Yes, yes.
How has the government maybe supported this initiative?
We've really not reached out to the government. I think we're still in the piloting place and program, and so after this, I think we'll just sit down and think through all those areas to see what we can get from the government.
Okay, so there is a plan to reach out to the government?
Not yet, but I believe after this we'll see where we failed, where we did right, and we move on from there. Okay.
As far as partnership is concerned, in order to have something, in order to have an activity successfully, to have it successfully done, there is always a partnership. Definitely I cannot do something alone. I really need you to help me do this. I really need somebody else to help me achieve what I am to achieve. So is there any partnership or collaboration maybe?
We invited some corporates to come and have take on some booths, and I hope they did that so that we can be able to add something into our kitty for Reverts, and that will go towards now the Revert program that Jamia is taking on. Yeah.
Okay. We have so many Reverts. Maybe a highlight of what you guys, you said that our program, there is tomorrow Expo.
Yes, yes.
Maybe give us more of what Jamia is doing towards helping the Reverts.
As I said, well, first of all, the Expo is free of charge to the Reverts. We have the DAO program. We have the classes to all rivers at no cost. We have like the driving classes going on for anyone who is interested. They can apply and maybe wait for their time to reach. For the sisters, we really have quite a number of programs running around the city, led by a group called E-Class. We have Embrace. And so there are many programs around, and I want to welcome all the Muslim Ummah at large to just come and support the Reverts. Because when it comes to holidays and times like now we are in the festive seasons, these people will be lonely because you've already been excommunicated by the family. You are an outcast. And we just need to support them. Yeah. Okay.
You as an individual, or rather as a member of the Revert Expo committee, what is your role in tomorrow's Expo or tomorrow's event, maybe?
Number one, I'm a vendor as well.
Okay.
And I'll also continue with finishing and finalizing the planning and making sure that everything is according to plan. And so it will be a long day for me. Yeah.
Okay. Are we really meeting the demands of the Reverts as the broader community, as the broader Muslim community?
The demand is high.
Okay, definitely.
The demand is very, very high. Actually, up to this morning, I was still receiving calls. So we really need to think broad in supporting the Reverts. Yeah.
Maybe, okay, saying that the demand is high, that is definitely something that can be seen. Everybody's demand is high.
Yeah.
But are we really meeting those demands?
We've met a very small portion of the demand. Yeah. So
okay. We want to see that we meet, okay, we cannot meet 100%,
yes, we cannot
right?
meet 100%.
I know, but at least quite a percentage, maybe 50% or something like that, they look for the rest. We've met a little. What else are you guys doing in order to meet full, or rather the half percentage?
You can we can meet 0.5% by just giving them the platform to showcase their businesses and also just talking to people. You cannot really do 100% for anyone.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we just hope that this will be something that they will appreciate. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, I think you've heard her. She's a Revert. And at least she's gaining something throughout the activities that Jamia is really doing a lot. And in our first story, we've seen that Jamia Mosque Nairobi is set to host its first ever Revert's Talent and Business Exhibition tomorrow at the mosque's parking lot. The event, as it is written here, or rather as it has been communicated by the Revert's coordinator, who is Hussein Onancha, said that the event aims to celebrate and showcase the diverse skills, talents and entrepreneurial ventures of Reverts to Islam, providing a unique platform for empowerment. The exhibition is scheduled to run from 9 a.m. in the morning till 5 p.m. in the evening. You are a Revert. This is an opportunity for you to showcase your talent, to showcase your business, and maybe you can get to learn, like Latifa has said, who's the member of the Revert's Expo committee. You can get to interact with different people. You can get to be empowered through the activities these people are doing. Get to learn more about what is happening tomorrow, inshallah. And Onancha said, who is the Revert's coordinator here at Jamia Mosque, that participants from across Nairobi and beyond are expected to take part, representing a broad spectrum of trades and creative expression. And this initiative aligns with Jamia's Mosque broader vision of inclusivity and support for all Muslims. It seeks to address challenges faced by Revert, such as societal reintegration and economic empowerment. Like Latifa has said here, there are many challenges which Reverts are facing. Her herself has experienced that, and she is now 2 years into Islamic religion. Facing challenges, you lose friends, you lose your families and everything. Maybe you as an individual, coming to you, Latifa, something which you as a Revert, maybe there is something which you have done, you can tell us, that can help a Revert somewhere else. How did you overcome all these challenges as a Revert? You said you lost friends, you lost the relationship between you and your families, your relatives and everybody. It's like you're starting a new life, and those are the challenges which most people also face. How did you overcome them as an individual?
Patience.
Patience.
And trust in Allah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the main ring.
How maybe?
Patience.
Be patient.
Be
What
patient.
about somebody who is not patient enough? Somebody who is an overthinker. You might find that there are some people who really overthink about what they say, what they do, what they think and everything in life. So you might find it really takes them to really break their mental health.
Subra.
Subra.
Nothing
You say
more.
Nothing more.
Nothing more.
No adding, no reducing.
I used to be an overthinker. I used to I want everything done at that time. I learned to be patient. Yeah.
Wow, that is really amazing. I think you've heard that. It requires patience. For you to do something, you really need to be patient, because the result is not immediate. There is consequences to everything you do. Be it, if you want to see an impact, a positive impact, then you must be patient. If something fails, and we know that failure is part of, what do we say? Failure is part of growing, right? So we really face difficulties in life, we really face challenges in life, but we really need to know how to overcome it. And it has been said, you really need patience. I don't have much to say, but to invite you for tomorrow's event, which is the Revert's Expo, tomorrow inshallah at the Masjid's parking lot, that will take place from 9 a.m. in the morning till 5 p.m. in the evening. See you there inshallah. My name is Zamzam Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.